Oh my gosh. What's up, the John Squad? This is Sean Planier, your YouTube World Hey Wrestling Champion here on YouTube. And what a WWE Monday Night Raw we had last night. This was an absolute legit show. I enjoyed the matches they put on. I enjoyed each and every one of it. What an amazing show this was last night. I enjoyed it. I loved it. Here's John's WWE Raw review for September 19th, 2016. Let's get things going in from last night's show. We kick off WWE Monday Raw in Memphis, Tennessee with Roman Reigns. Smiling laser jaguars. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying now. Okay, so who started to talk? Then comes Stephanie McMahon. Roman Reigns is starting to talk, and then Stephanie says that her and Mick Foley came up with a solution for Roman Reigns. Mick Foley comes out and says that he let the show get away from him last week, and then he books Rollins versus Rusev for tonight. And that also, that 3 weeks, also that Triple H, cost Roman Reigns the match, so that means to cost him the title. So now he says that in 6 days, that's for Sunday, coming up this Sunday, that we are gonna put Rusev versus Roman Reigns for the United States title. That's right. So then Mick Foley says that if things don't go their way, that Mick Foley will be out of a job and that he won't have anything. But the funny part is, I don't know if you all catch this, the John Squad, but I don't know. Leave your comments down below if you did. How Mick Foley mentioned about his reality TV show when he meant to mention that it was on the WWE network. So botched. Isn't that funny right there? You just botched it, right? I just started laughing about that part. It was just so funny how the way he got it all mixed up. He's been botching a lot lately, Mick Foley on the mic, but still so funny too. The way he just said, "My reality TV show on." Oh, I mean my reality TV show on. My reality show on the WWE network, not TV on the network. So then Kevin Owens comes out and says, Foley, are you serious? You're actually going to book me against Roman Reigns in a steel cage for tonight against Roman Reigns? And so that match is on the way. Then next up we have is Seth Rollins comes out and he's getting ready for his match. Getting ready, that's right. Rollins is actually getting ready. So the first match we had on Raw was Seth Rollins versus Rusev. Crush. Now, there was no winner. It's simple. It ended by count out. The referee counts to 10, and while Rollins and Rusev are just like punching each other up to the stage entrance ramp, Rollins is Rusev is gonna put Rollins through the announce table. Oh, Rollins reverses it, gets on top of the announce table, and boom, dives on top of Rusev, and he is standing tall. The second match we had on Raw was Braun Strowman versus Sin Cara. The winner was Braun Strowman. That's right, he beat Sin Cara too, so pointless match right there, but it was still good. The third match on the third match we had on Raw was Sasha Banks and Bayley. Now Mick Foley backstage with Dana Brooks and Charlotte were telling Mick Foley like the four shoulders were on the ground, so therefore that it should be Sasha versus Bayley tonight. But then Mick Foley comes up with a perfect idea for Clash of Champions this Sunday, that it will be Bayley versus Charlotte versus Sasha. Hopefully Bayley wins the belt. You'll hear my predictions if I change. But you'll stay tuned for that. So stay tuned and subscribe if you want to hear my predictions for Clash of Champions. The third match on the night we had in a row was Sasha Banks and Bayley versus Charlotte and Dana Brooks. Now this match was unbelievable. Awesome match, back and forth. You never knew who was going to win, but the winner of the match was Charlotte and Dana. That's right, they won right here. We had an in-ring promo on Raw with Chris Jericho. He talks on the mic and gives the list of Jericho. Number one on the list was Mick Foley trying to draw his relationship with Kevin Owens. You know, drag his relationship with Kevin Owens. Then number two, Mick Foley's terrible fashion sense, and the number 12 that he also put, but he skipped number 3, but he said number 12 on the list is a fan in row 12 shouting out things that were uncensored or something. I don't know what he said. But then, Enzo and Big Cass come and interrupt the list of Jericho. Enzo and Enzo gets on the mic to address it, and he knows that he is not friends with Kevin Owens. So then Big Cass thinks of best friends like Bart and Millhouse. How you doing? Bert and Ernie, how you doing? And so he just come up with all different friends that who are friends. So then the next people to come out was who was it? The Shining Stars, and they're just talking about the Shining Stars Resort and stuff like that. So they're talking about the Shining Star Resort. But then out comes a New Day, and they just came out because they had nothing to do, and that was boring to them, so they had nothing to do. So they just talk on the mic. Then Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson come out, and they get on the mic, and they just say that we're gonna take the belts from you, the New Day, the tag team titles. So then Sami Zayn comes out and starts brawling with Jericho after Jericho says this to everyone in the ring, like saying this, like, I'm going to make a new list for all these stupid idiots that are all in the ring. Enzo, Big Cass, the New Day, the Shining Stars, and Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, who are all stupid idiots, and including all the fans in the arena. But then Sami Zayn and Chris Jericho, Sami Zayn beats up on Jericho, and that leads to a 12-man tag team match. But I'll get into that one, whoever won. Okay, so now the next match we have on Raw is Bo Dallas versus Gary Graham, and I think that was a superstar, Michael Hayes, Billy Graham's son or something. I don't know what Michael Cole said, but I know that he's related to Michael P. Hayes, you know that guy, I don't know, but that's what he's related to, Billy Graham, I don't know. I just get things going here. The winner was Bo Dallas, and again, everybody's chanting this. Let's go, Jobber. Let's go, Jobber. It's just, I don't know, it's just so funny. Let's go, Jobber chant. It's just hilarious. I enjoyed that part. The fans are so fun to listen to. Hopefully, a Jobber will beat Bo Dallas eventually. That would be funny. Everybody will give it a big pop, like, yeah, I get a picture of that. The next match we had on Raw was Cesaro versus Sheamus. The winner was Cesaro. This match was unbelievable. It was amazing. Back and forth those guys went at it. Sheamus tried to cheat and put his feet on ropes, but no, the referee caught it and said, no, 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 no. So then Cesaro wins with the neutralizer, and now the series is tied 3-3, heading into Clash of Champions. Spoiler, John Squad. I knew that was going to happen. I knew Cesaro would make a comeback and tie up the series 3-3. So I knew that was going to happen. So that means at Clash of Champions we have Cesaro versus Sheamus. Stay tuned for my predictions once again. And subscribe. Can't wait for all to hear it. The sixth match on Raw we had was The New Day. Enzo and Big Cass and Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho. The Shining Stars and Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. The winner of that match is the team of Sami Zayn, Enzo and Big Cass, and The New Day. That's right, they're all winners on that one. So that match was great. I enjoyed it. I'm glad those faces won, so that's good. Another match we had on Raw was Brian Kendrick versus Rick Shaw versus Cedric Alexander versus Grand Metalik. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that luchador's name. But Mick Foley had introduced them forward, and then they have a match for number one contenders for Clash of Champions to take on T.J. Perkins and for the Cruiserweight title. And boy, that match was unbelievable. I'm glad to see the Brian Kendrick is back, but that was just phenomenal right there. Back and forth minutes. Those cruiserweights are going to look awesome on Raw next Monday, the night after Clash of Champions, because that was legit awesome match. I enjoyed it. I was like stunned, like who's going to win? Who's going to be the number one contender going to Clash of Champions? But the winner of that match was Brian Kendrick, and he's the man with the plan. That's right, so he is the number one contender to take on TJ Perkins this Sunday for the Cruiserweight title. Now we go on to the main event. The steel cage that Mick Foley planned. Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens in a non-title. Okay, now this match was amazing too. I really enjoyed it. I couldn't believe it. I was in shock and stuff. It was just amazing to me, that match. Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns can tour the house down anytime they like. But the winner of that match was Roman Reigns, who Kevin Owens tried to climb out of the door rampway, but Roman Reigns dropped down out of the cage, so Roman Reigns is the winner. After the match, Rusev and Roman Reigns brawl, but then Rusev just beats up on Roman with Kevin Owens, and then Seth Rollins comes out. That's right, Seth Rollins comes out and saves Roman Reigns, goes on top of the cage and just dives off of there again, and that leaves Raw going off the air with Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, and Rusev down and out. Once again, John Squad, please like this video. Leave your comment down below if you enjoyed WWE Monday Night Raw last night, and subscribe for more. I hope you all enjoyed. This is Sean Pellini signing out. I'll see you all in the next video. Stay tuned for my WWE SmackDown review. Stay tuned for my WWE Clash of Champions predictions, and just subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed this video. So, once again, please like, subscribe, share, do whatever you want to do. Have a great Tuesday. Peace out, John Squad. You're all the best. You're one of a kind.